everything that we see is everything that we're looking to see. So what are you asking for the universe, God, your higher self to show you is what shows up. So one of the questions that I've been playing around with, and I've been asking myself this question twice a day, once before I go to bed and once in the morning, is this: show me how beautiful life can be. My dreams are now in 3D. And then everything just shows up every single day, just verifies, inspires, etc. how beautiful life can be and how beautiful life really is to begin with. Okay, different people take off at different times. Just because I take off doesn't necessarily mean you're going to take off. Just because you take off, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to take off. Now I'll tell you a little bit about me on the back end, etc. I think that when you really have the entrepreneur bug, like if it lives in your DNA, you're really never off. You're really never off. And what you got to learn to do is you got to learn to when to be present, when not to be present. I've mastered that aspect, and the reason I've been able to master that aspect is because I treat my work time as real work time, meaning if I have an hour of work to do, I'm going to get an hour and a half worth of work done in 1 hour, because I don't want to work for 2 hours like other people and get only 1 hour worth of work time. So over the course of the next, however many weeks or however many days that you are going to be working between now and the end of the year, you want to be very mindful of where your time is being spent, and only spend your time on those activities that are moving the needle forward. A lot of people, I'll tell you where a lot of people spend the majority of their time: in research. In research. Like you finish researching one thing and then you move on to the next. Okay. And then when you move on to the next, you finish it and you move. Like at the end of the day, everybody is in search of what is the best way to get business? What is the best way for me to take my business to the next level, etc. Number one, stop being a fucking liar. Excuse my language. Talking about lying to yourself, saying you're going to do shit and not do it. It boils down to two things. Number one, stop telling lies. If you don't want to do something, just say, I don't want to do it, and just don't do it. Okay. Number two is do the work. Do the work. Do the work. We've already broken it down to the nitty gritty. We know what works, what doesn't work. If you are someone that's thinking right now about investing in online marketing, I'm talking about investing money in online marketing. Based on what I know about a lot of you guys over here right now, it will be a waste of your money, because marketing, I'm not going to say it doesn't work. It works. But if you're lacking your foundational selling skills to convert the leads, then basically you're just, playing the lottery. Every once in a while, you're going to connect with somebody from your online leads. And yeah, it is going to pay for itself. But don't sign up for something just for it to pay for itself. Now, if you have mad skills, like I take a look at somebody like, one of the people that I worked with privately, yeah, he spends money on marketing. Okay. But watch this. All the marketing, all the leads that come from marketing, they go to somebody, a lead manager, not him. They go to a lead manager. That lead manager's job is to call, text, email, and work the heck out of those leads until they become an appointment in the calendar book, because you are too busy with inspections. You're too busy with this. You're too busy with that. The lead comes in and then boom. I know people here that have access to about 4,000 or 5,000 leads that somebody on their team has generated for them. And it's like, why aren't we getting enough conversions from that? It's not a lead problem. And I'm not going to say lead quality problem, because it's your job to mine the leads, to find the quality ones inside of the many leads that you got. It is a skills problem. So what you should be focused on more than anything else going into 2023, I'm going to tell you exactly right now, just to get your mind spinning. Okay. 4 things and 4 things only. Okay, in terms of lead generation, 4 things. One, the most important one is going to be your database. For some of you guys, if you feel like your database is still unorganized and or not set up right, you go to module 4, video number 1. take notes on the entire video and implement that entire video. That's number one. Number two, the second biggest business opportunity in 2023 is going to be expireds. You're either going to be able to capture that opportunity. I've been telling you guys for about 6-7 months. They're coming. For some of you guys, it's an extra deal every single week. And I kid you not, every single week, an extra deal. There's 50 deals or more for the right person in 2023 from expireds. I get that the market is going to shift and it's going to do its thing. They're not all going to sell. Some are going to cancel and or expireds. But damn it, if I take one a week and I only sell 80% of them, I don't care about the 10 that didn't sell. I still increased my production by 40. The third one is for sale by owners. For sale by owners, everyone should project the following number for opportunity next year: 12 to 24 deals from for sale by owners. One a month minimum is more than doable and more than possible for every single person. So if we just did our database, hey, what we're shooting for in your database is a 7% conversion, okay? Considering that your database is clean and organized. So if you tell me that you have 5,000 people in your database, I'm going to tell you, you do not have 5,000 people in your database. You have more like 500 people in your database, because the other 4,500 people have no idea who the heck you are. Okay. So database number one, expireds number two, for sale by owners number three. Number four is going to make all these three better for you. Okay. It's going to enhance all your conversions, and that is going to be the earned media that you do. Some of you guys take very quick action. There's some people here that have already reached out to my son. He said, you know what? I don't want to do one-off videos. I want to subscribe to a monthly thing with you. I'm all in. Here's my down payment. I will submit these videos to you. And they already submitted the first videos to be edited and stuff like that. Fast action equals fast results. It's time to get off the sidelines and watch other people knock it out the park. Okay. As far as content for the videos, we shared with you last week exactly what content to what's it called. I'm excited. I'm like right now ruling big time for what I believe is going to be one of the big success stories in 2023 is going to be Lewis. Okay. So I want it for all of you guys. Okay. But at the end of the day, you know, what shows me who is going where is the action that they take. It's your actions tell people who you are and what you're about. It's not going to happen overnight, but you know, the foundation is being planted step by step. Okay. So even from him, hey, Alex is jumping on the video thing. I noticed his videos last week. Okay. Everyone video 2023 is all video. And look at this. Some of you guys here have never, ever met me in person. Okay, but we build a relationship online. And it took you a year or two to finally transact with me. You're building invisible relationships online every single day with people that even there's no interaction between you guys. Now, once you start doing videos, we don't let the videos just do the work by themselves. Here's what we do. Louis, take note of this. Alex, take note of this. Everybody take note of this. Someone likes your video. Someone clicks the like button. What do? We send them a private message. Hey, Louis, thanks for liking my video. I appreciate it, my main man. By the way, how are you doing? I didn't say, do you want to buy a home? Hey, remember, I'm in real estate. Send me a referral. How are you doing? Okay, now we're in contact. Alex, go back to your video from last week and do that. Even your stories, the people that are watching. Hey, thanks for watching my stories. Okay, hope you got value. By the way, how are you doing? Hey, just wanted to take a moment and wish you a happy holiday season. Hey, what are you excited about in 2023? What are your goals? How can I help you? None of that conversation has anything to do with you doing business with me. Okay, so 4 things in terms of lead generation. 1, database, most important, because all your for sale by owners and all your expireds, where are they going to go? All the deals you get, where are they going to go? They're going to go in a database. And if the database is broken, shame on you. So database, expireds, for sale by owners, social media videos. We laid out the whole entire plan for you guys last week, and there's more coming. The next thing that you need. So those things are going to do what? Those are intended to put you in somebody's living room to have a conversation about the possibility of listing their home. So what do you need? What's the next thing you need? A kick-ass listing presentation. A kick-ass. I mean, look, it's that simple. Kick-ass listing presentation. Now, for every 1 hour that you're going to be on the phones, you need to spend an hour off the phones practicing for what takes place on the phone. Did you hear that? So I'd get to the office at 7:30. Okay, so my schedule was as such from 7:30 minus the breaks and the morning meeting, etc. From 7:30 till lunchtime, it was practice, role play, writing out the scripts, listening to it, done. Okay, after lunch, 1 o'clock to 4:30, it was the phones. But do you see what's happening? You play the game at the level that you practice. You play the game at the level that you practice. Now, here we are watching the World Cup. How long is a soccer game? Can anyone tell me how many minutes is a soccer game?
90 minutes.
90 minutes. 90 minutes soccer game. Okay. How many hours a week do they practice just to play a 90-minute game? Football game, 60 minutes. How many hours a week do they practice to play that football game? A lot of us are in the mindset of like, well, no, I need to be on the phones. I give you permission to not get on the phones, considering that you are going to use that time that you would have spent on the phone perfecting and sharpening your axe to be more effective while you are on the phones. Okay. And here's what I know. There's no way on earth that you're going to go to the gym today with 10-pound dumbbells and do the 10 pounds for, what do you think, Scott? I'll do the 10 pounds for a week, and then I'm up to 12 and a half, right? Then the 15, 30 days from now, 60 days from now. Like my son is like, hey, Dad, I need you to order me the next level dumbbells. You know what I mean? So what's hard now becomes easy later. Okay, there's no way you're going to put in the reps and not get stronger. So think to yourself between now and the end of the year, number one, what do I need to delete and let go of? Like everyone should be making a list of everything they want to delete. Go through your closet and get rid of all that stuff that you no longer fit into. Get rid of everything in your kitchen that you no longer use. Like this is cleanup time. Get rid of, and then the hard one for some of you guys, get rid of the freaking damn people that ain't moving in the direction that you want to move to. That's why all the top agents and all the top successful entrepreneurs all over the world share the same exact thing when they speak. It's lonely at the top. I'd rather be lonely and happy and rich in the bank than rich with friends. Okay, so get rid of everything. Delete as much as you possibly can between now and the end of the year. And then after you delete, I want your focus to, between now and the end of the year, to just be on one skill, man. Just one skill, just the listing presentation. Please do not go into 2023 with the question of like, what do I say to this? Like, come on. You still got like 20 days or 19 days, or even if it's 7 days. What if you spend an hour a day for the next 7 days working just on your listing presentation? How much more confident are you going to be going into 2023? You're going to be way more confident. Okay. That's not even focused on appointment setting skills, because when you master the listing presentation, you'll become that much more confident and that much more courageous on the phones. Break it down into the following: week 1, week 2, week 3. Okay. Week number 1, introduction. Master the introduction of the listing presentation. Okay. When I'm talking about the introduction, I'm talking about like from even before you show up. So what do you do from the time you get in your car to the drive to the appointment is critically important. Okay. And what happens from the time that you knock on the door till the time that you sit down. Master that. That's part number 1. Part number 2 is the pricing part of the presentation. Master your CMA. And part number 3 is from the signature and on, which is a lot of times it's only part 1 and part 2. Okay, that's what I want you to work on. That's what I want you to focus on. That's what I want you to master. So look how simple it is. Do the work, get the results. That's all it is. You're not going to get the results every single day. If you take a look at a baseball player, he strikes out more than he hits, but he's going up to bat all the time. Okay, you getting on the phones, it's baseball. You're getting up to bat. The more that you get up to bat, the more base hits you will get. Base hits are what? Base hits are leads. Okay, and then from there, for a certain amount of base hits, you start hitting touchdowns. You guys didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, we got the
home run, not touchdown.
We got it.
All right. Any other questions before we get the ball rolling? Because I want to get at least one good hour of prospecting.
I have a question.
Florence.
There was a FISBO I had reached out to a little while ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, wasn't ready. What's my follow-up? I dropped off a listing presentation.
Watch this. From now on, Chadi B 2023 version is going to be exactly the way it is right now. Florence, to answer your question right now, so I don't put it on the back burner for you. It's all dependent on the conversation you had with them and what was making them wait 2 to 3 weeks. Remember what I said, follow up and give value. Hey, have you created a flyer, single property website? Did you already identify an attorney to help you out with the transaction? Etc.
Okay.
Fantastic. Awesome. Any one last question before we hit the phones? We good? All right, let's prospect for an hour and then we'll do some more Q&As. Let's go.